All right, Bare Knuckle News fans, Susan Cingari here with Alabama's pride and joy, Marcel Stamps. How are you tonight,
Pretty
Marcel?
good, man. How you doing? Enjoying myself. Getting ready to put on the show for everybody.
How did you specifically change up your training camp for your opponent?
I really don't change up my training camp. All I do is try to improve on the things that I done wrong the last camp. Uh, Try to, get more condition-wise overall. Try to be a lot smarter. Like I don't do anything specific as far as with my opponents go. I just try to improve like what I'm doing bad on.
You're down a weight class for this. Do you feel like you're going to stay at this cut?
I really don't know. We'll see how this one play out. It was a really good cut. I really didn't come from high. I came from about 200 pounds, so it really wasn't a big cut. So we'll see how it turns out, and then we'll see. Me and my coaches and everybody will kind of get together from there and kind of decide what weight class we really want to stay in and try to execute.
Talk to our viewers a little bit about the fact that this is a different weight class for both of you, because he also came up, I think, about 5 or 6 pounds, right?
I think he did, but I think from what I've understood, his last two bare knuckle fight that he's had has been at about 170. So this is kind of like right around his ballpark of where he's been fighting at anyway. I think when he fought UFC and Bellator and stuff like that, he's actually fought lower. But I think he got a little bigger in the last few years he's been fighting has been at like 170.
What are some of the holes you can take advantage of to get the W tomorrow night?
He's a veteran, so there's not many holes. All I have to do is work and see who has overall just the best aspect of trying to find holes in the game. Because, like I said, with both of us being in this game and doing it for a while, it's like hard to kind of spot and figure out things. Like I think because he hasn't really had a lot of rounds. I think that may be something that can come up on him later. His last two fights that he had has been, I think, first round, stoppages. So if you go back and look, it's a 5-round. My last couple fights I have been 5 rounds, 4 or 5 rounds. So I guess we'll see how it turns out as far as with his pace and how he does things with not having the opportunity to actually go more rounds.
So, Marcel, what range are you looking to start the fight at tomorrow then?
I really don't know, man. I go on the feeling at that moment. If you go back and look, I fight both ways. I fight from, my right. I fight from my left. So it's really not a specific position. It's kind of me trying to find holes in people's game.
And finally, how motivating it is for you to be in Alabama for this fight.
I mean, it's cool and I like it, but it really doesn't motivate me any differently than fighting anywhere else. I mean, like at the end of the day, the crowd really doesn't play a part on me fighting because I'm the person that's out here fighting. Like there's nothing that they can say or do that really change the aspect of me fighting. In my mind, I got tunnel vision, so when I go out there to fight, it's me to fight that guy that I'm fighting and not really worrying about what's going around me at that moment. Like I played at Bama, so, those things you have to kind of tune out and not really get into and not worry about, the crowd aspect of it. So for me, it's just another day like I was in the gym.
Before we go today, Marcel, is there anything else you would like to add, sir?
Nothing, man. Just roll tide. You guys check me out. Follow me, Marcel_Stamps_MMA. Look for some big things. If you want to see some really, really good things from a really good guy, check out me. Check out my fight page. Check out my Instagram. You'll get some pretty good things off of there.
Thank you, Marcel. Good
Thank
luck.
you.